At the end of that last video, I mentioned the flow chart that we have to help students write artist statements. And this is something that can be beneficial, especially for your intermediate and your advanced students. It works really well with a little bit more open-ended questions. They're not specific like those sentence starters. They're a little more in line with the prompts that ask kids to answer questions about their artwork. But it gives a much more specific process. So if you look at the download here, it's a 5-step process with describing your work, asking how you created it, what your big ideas, what your goals were, and final thoughts. And so I don't know how much you want your kids to write, but it could be 5 sentences. It could be 5 paragraphs. Like, honestly, you can write a paragraph about each of these. So with each step, we have some questions to consider. So when you're describing your artwork, questions to consider. What does your artwork look like? What is the subject matter? What's the title? What elements and principles stand out the most? Talking about media, tools, techniques, processes. Big idea talks about inspiration, issues, emotions, voice, what students are trying to say. Goals, that can be dealing with voice, that can be dealing with media, that can be just trying to get ideas across, or specific techniques that kids are trying to master. Whatever the case may be, it helps kids think about what they're trying to accomplish, what they did accomplish, and kind of what they could be doing in the future. And then finally, overall thoughts. What did students learn? Did it come out how you wanted? Is this going to affect artwork in the future? So all of those ideas are there, and you can put that together into either some short writing or some much longer writing. But the flowchart gives kids an entire process that helps them reflect on their artwork, helps them talk about their ideas, what they're trying to get across, and really is a great way to sort of process all of that learning, everything that you've built up for them, and then put it into one longer artist statement. It's a great way for you to kind of put all that together into a little bit longer statement and help kids have a more complete artist statement that they can use to share their work. Now, in the next module, we'll talk a little bit more about advanced students, talking more about how to get them writing, get excited about writing, maybe, and all the things you can do to set them up for success.